Can a man work at McDonald's and expect for his woman to submit to him?
Again, I would say yes. If you, it's not about how much money you make for the woman to become submissive. Again, if you're taking care of your own working naturally, absolutely. It ain't about how much money you make to have a woman submissive. A woman will, some women out there will rock with you while you at your bottom, and because you with this woman, she actually helps a person build because she balanced this person out. I'm a prime example. You know what I'm saying? We was all wild. Niggas wasn't expecting to get married no 24 years old. Niggas be out here, just going ruthless and everything else. But because I met my wife, you know what I'm saying, there was a balance. And I was not by any means financially stable at that time. You know what I mean? And she helped me direct. You know what I'm saying? Like us together, it kind of balances out the focus on what's the task in hand versus you know what I mean? So absolutely. I think a woman, she helps you become the man that you are, and you pay her back by being the man that you should be, and she automatically just, you know what I'm saying, become submissive. Some men, depending on what age you meet them, you know, they might be already at that stage where you might not have to build them up, but if he plays his roles right, then you know what I'm saying, it's naturally going to happen.
I think, like you said, you got to have a common purpose, though. Like you said, y'all, you had a common purpose. You both were goal driven, and you help build each other. And I think it falls apart, like you said, you know what I'm saying, ain't doing too well working at McDonald's, trying to figure it out, grinding, but his woman wants the Gucci Louis right now. You know what I'm saying? That's only going to give him more stress and anxiety trying to acquire that, and she only in it for the superficial. So, but yeah, they both had the same goal.
I mean, I think a man is designed to provide. You know what I mean? That's our role. So for the woman to be submissive, you're not just providing the money. You know what I'm saying? You have to deal with that emotional support as well as providing.
Absolutely.
And dealing with, you know, some of the mishaps as well. Now, traditionally, the man should make more and the man should make most, because back in the day, the women weren't working.
Now, why should the man make most? Why do you think that's significant that the man should make the most? And why is that?
To have the true dominance.
Okay. So
direction.
So it is I think it's safe to say put a price tag on it. I think that's just a safe bet. I agree, but I think the safe bet, put a price tag on it. Just put the price tag on it and accept it.
Well, the only reason I can say is because of what I've seen.
Okay.
So I can comment on that and say that it's not just the price tag. I'm not gonna say it's not.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I seen somebody who did it in 2 errors, and I'm like, dang, how's that work? You know, my grandma ain't work, my stepmom ain't work, but like my grandfather told me, like my dad told me, which is, I would say, modern day, you can't be making like a little bit. You gotta make a whole lot. So yes, it's a tag with that too.
Yes, sir.
Correctly. There's a big tag with that.
So let me ask you this then, because I don't think that you know a woman has to make less than a man in order for you to be dominant. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree on that too. I don't think that's true either. Yeah.
I mean, just on that part, I feel like, hey, if a woman, like if you truly have dominance in your house, you know what I mean? Like, regardless if right now I've been making all the money and all of a sudden you just happen to get the gig, like boom, like my wife truly ain't working for years. But you know what I'm saying? Like she would just come out and just make some bread and more than me, I'm happy. What's up, man? What you doing?
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, you want to know what that takes security. That takes security.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
it's easy to say that when you was a linebacker for Cincinnati, Big Nasty, but I mean, every man can't say, "Oh, I'll be cool," but you carry yourself a different way, so it's easy for you to say that and have that outlook. If you was smaller stature dude, you probably would have that same outlook, but you naturally feel dominant.
I guess so. I mean,
Yeah, I ain't lying. Yeah.
you know, like I don't know, man. I just just.
Would
the
a
dominance is
5'7" Donnell be saying that?
You say what?
It would a 5'7" Donnell be saying that if he was 5'7"?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think my mindset would be different.
You see? That's what the dude alpha male strategies be touching on. Like that stuff matters when it comes down to stuff like that. As far as like you said, just naturally being dominant and just getting that feminine energy from a woman at submission. There's a lot that comes with that because women have they got their standards, they got what they want. So if they not getting that, they're not gonna give it to you. And they've shown that, at least our generation.
I got the definition up here of submission.
Okay.
Okay, it's the act or the fact of accepting or yielding to a superior force or to the will or authority of another person.
There you go. We not claiming superiority. We not at all. But yes, I need you to bend and submit and be willing to my will.
Well,
yes.
Superior, like you said, don't let that be a trigger word, just like the word submission itself. Superior just means I'm simply above you. Don't let it.
Okay. You're right. It's like in the million rankings, superiors. You're right. Yes. Somebody, it has to be a ranking system. I think that's a part of the issue. There has to be a ranking. Somebody has to have final say. Somebody at least got to be the figurehead, like goddamn president. President may not have all the power, but it sure look like it.
For sure. But when I think about it, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you actually think about it, you can have the woman be as submissive as she wants. And even though you might be the dominant one, but you're actually the more submissive one. As a man, you think about it. Your wife's submissive. She pack your lunch. She get your clothes ready, wash your clothes, all that stuff. Great. But you're just as submissive as she is because you getting up, you going to work, you putting in the work.
See, I agree. I agree.
You know, the men is just as submissive to the woman. You know what I mean?
I agree.
It works both ways. You know what I mean? You're both submitting to each other. And
okay. So what's the difference between submission and respect? Is there?
It's basically, you know, respect.
Can somebody submit to you? Can a woman submit, not respect you? Not respect a man?
I don't think that could be possible. I mean, it could be. I mean, she playing her role as in like just playing it, like not she playing a role in a sense. Like she likes the ideas, but I don't think it's like, for instance, being married and truly in love and building something versus being married to say I'm married and the idea of being married is two different things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Respect and submitting is sort of the same thing. Like, you know, if she don't respect you and she's somewhat submissive, she don't really submit to you in a sense. You know what I mean? It don't make sense. You can't really do one without the other. You got to respect and be submissive at the same time.
You said because she could be playing a role. So it's like you said, if you carrying yourself as a man, a woman gonna fall in line. That's just what I think. Like a woman, she can sense that weakness in the man, and she like women are very vindictive and know how to take advantage of shit.
For sure.
If they see that kink they see a little small kink in the armor, give her time. So you got so if you ain't a strong man, like you said, a lot of times it don't got nothing to do with kind of money you make. Because at the end of the day, a strong man gonna be out here on his shit. He ain't gonna be working at McDonald's. So a lot of shit, you know, you gotta take into consideration.
Absolutely.
A lot of that go hand in hand, though, man. You can't do one without the other.
No question.
And I'm not gonna say that the money, you know what I'm saying? You can have money, but be disrespectful.
Yeah, for sure.
That's with the relationship and the field.
Well, nowadays, man, I think these women are, you know what I mean? Like you said, Willie and Donnell, they got some real unique situations. So a lot of men really can't, you know what I mean, relate, especially if you still out here our age. And if you single right now looking for a woman, she got a lot of ulterior motives. So, and these women
nowadays,
Go ahead.
That's the scary thing though, because like now it's like the females are the ones that's really winning for real. Like if you ain't really like all the way solidified and got everything laid out for your shit, like majority of the females are really winning. Like whether it's they own house, own car, like majority of the people you see now going to go buy the house is just females and kids. You don't even see a black a father and the mama making like hell no. It's like the female the one setting a real standard for real. Yeah. I respect it, but then it's like y'all say, like me personally, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Me, like you ain't never gonna make me feel less of a man. Like,
there you go.
Absolutely.
But it's like I look at it, I see it a lot around here for real though, like, cause they got the bags. Like street money don't add up to like that the credit and all of that stuff that they really got. Like, and that go a long way. They talk these niggas like they ain't shit now.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's true.
Well, I mean, what I'm gonna say is these women, since they dealt with so much of getting left and having to raise these children by themselves,
perfect,
and being in a tradition where their mothers have taught them to work the system and be by yourself, you know what happened? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say exactly what happened. They are taught to emasculate the men. Yep. They feel that they are so damn dominant when they make $70K, they don't need no damn man because they got the income of one, so they can do whatever the hell they want. They go party and improperly raise their family.
That's true.
Because the structure is gone. Everybody got a different damn dad. Not knocking it, because my family do. We all blended and shit. I ain't trying to offend nobody. But I'm just saying, like,
what it is, the truth.
With society and how these women are rolling, they taking the wrong stand and saying, fuck these men. We go run everything. But when you do that, you creating this generation where we can't tell these kids shit because no man is in their home already.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So since no man is there and a woman is running it, you know the first thing, how you gonna tell my motherfucking child X, Y, and Z, I take care of him. Take your man ass away.
That's my words.
No man telling them shit. So it's a negative too.